Yes, yeah, I think it is. Beforehand, there's a lot of just querying and really strong negativity about the cost, and understandably so, about the cost of these events, because a lot of people quite rightly would argue that it's not worth the money. But yeah, there's a lot of negativity. There's the whole, will they get the stadium done on time? You know, inevitably things go wrong.
Yeah.
And inevitably a lot of people just don't really give a crap, or there are political causes that will interfere or are being swept aside. That's another big issue, is like cleaning up the Lower East downtown in like Vancouver.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing in Sydney. I mean, this is a terrible thing to basically, it's a terrible excuse to pretend an issue doesn't exist.
Exactly.
They can sweep it away and pretend the rest of the world doesn't see it. And the rest of the world always does see it. They always do find those stories. So anyone who tries to manipulate the media in that way is fooling themselves, because it just, any good reporter just gets their appetite whetted and they will go and find that story.
Yeah.
It happened in Sydney, it happened here. Afterwards though, the rest of the world's gone. So it's just your own voice, like, so it's just your own self looking at yourself. So basically it's, after Sydney, all the media build-up, all the international media build-up was gone. So it was just Australia left looking at itself, going, well, was that worth it?
Yeah.
And you don't know. There's no direct way to say, we spent this much to attract tourism and this is how much tourism we got, because a lot of the benefits are soft benefits with a long tail. Like, it's very hard to give a black and white answer of yes, it was worth it because we got this much money back. But that's counterbalanced by a really good sense of fun. If it goes well, there's a really good sense of fun. There's pride, and there is a sense of unity that comes after a big event like that, and that tempers the criticism as well in the media, because I think it forces people who would just be critical to give a counterbalancing argument that, well, they can't just pan it because they'll lose their audience.
Exactly.
Because their audience still feels pretty good about it. They may not know if it's worthwhile, but they probably still feel good about something.
Yeah, and it's not like this, we're not used to the Olympics. I mean, it's a tradition, right? So it's gonna keep happening all over the world for gosh knows how much longer, right? So there's nothing you can really do. It's not like one big event, like concert, Woodstock,
No, exactly.
Like, okay, well, is it never happening again because people were killed and this much money was lost? And
But the hilarious thing is, you think it would be a one-off event. Like, the way that the domestic media, no matter where you are in these like paroxysms of excitement and like agony and will it work, and like, is every,
as if it's never
London right
happened
now is
anything,
probably racked with how much is this costing, and it's not going to be worth it. It's the same cycle in every city.
Exactly.
Just thankfully, it's not always the same city, because you get sick of it.